Well, guys, we're getting ready to go on our next adventure. It's a little bit different than what we're normally doing for you, but we thought we would share this with everybody and let you see what we go through, especially with our son and all he deals with. So we appreciate you guys following, and we definitely want to thank everybody so far that's subscribed, and for everybody who's following along with this and supporting us, and for your thoughts and prayers. And I know there's a lot of you out there that will see this for the first time, and it could be months after the fact, but there is hope and things will work out. So we're gonna take off and we'll let you share in this part of our adventure.
Just a little poke.
Cool picture on the wall. Look away. Look away. If you look away, it makes it easy, bud.
Just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Look away. Look away. It's all done.
Don't fall for the poke, okay?
You're tough. You're tough, bud.
I'm sorry, bud.
Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Hey.
We're almost done, okay?
He's almost done. So it stops. Okay? Look. All done. All done. All done. All done. All done. Over there on that? Yeah? Well, we got a few before you have to have your surgery, so maybe we can pull out the trucks and we can drive it for a little bit. That'd be cool? Let's do that. Okay? Okay. Would be cool to take them over there, but we don't want to do that over here. We'll see if we can find somewhere else nearby. Okay? Will that be cool? We'll go grab our trucks and we'll drive for a few.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm using mine, not mommy's.
So we can get mommy's. Yeah. Silly boy. We'll see how she's feeling, okay? Okay. Sure, he's sure a chatterbox, ain't he?
We have that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll have to do our train sometime, huh?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
We have to clean that up. No, we don't. We don't.
We do. We
What?
do.
We don't. We don't.
Oh, you're so silly, kid.
They have they clean that up. No, we don't. We don't. Yes, we do.
He's so silly.
What is set up?
Yeah.
Those are wet too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are wet.
How you doing, my dear?
Right.
It's fun being pregnant and right at the end, huh?
Yeah.
It's coming close. Then we got this little boy here who's got a heart surgery tomorrow. So we got all the pre-op stuff done, and we figure we're gonna come out. We're gonna drive our trucks, at least me and my son, and we're gonna have some fun. So let's have some fun, and we'll throw this in our video and have a blast. Okay, let's have fun, bud. end of our adventure, our RC adventure anyways, and it's time for some surgery. So we're gonna get ready and head back, and we'll show you the rest of that. You say bye?
Bye.
Cool. Do you have anything you want to say? Well, you can tell me. Do you want to say anything to all the people out there? Tell them. Can you thank them? Can you tell them that? Say thank you. Now look at the camera and say it. Thanks, bud. Cool. We got little hot air balloons in this elevator. You ready? Okay. Let's go on.
So everything went well. He was difficult as we anticipated. So there were a lot of adhesions to begin with, so it took a long time to get in, probably about an hour and a half. So, but got in safely without a problem. Went in the bypass machine and put in the valve without any difficulty. I was able to get a 19 in. Wow. So I think it's big enough that we should be good for a long time, and certainly it's big enough that in the future, if they wanted to put one of those Melody valves in, they could do it. So went in very smoothly, came off the bypass machine, excuse me, without any problems at all. There was a little bit of bleeding around the backside. We pulled it over to sort of put a stitch in, but I didn't think we could do it safely at that point. So we went back on the bypass machine and put some more stitches in, which made it quite easy actually. Okay. And there was no bleeding after that. The echo looked great. Function is perfectly normal on both sides. Valves are working great. I cored out a huge amount of muscle on the inside. It was really tight. You could see it as sort of a mouth coming down. When it came down like that, it was really tight. So I cored out a lot of muscle. Okay. So it came off the bypass machine, and then we started to have some irregular heartbeats, some abnormal rhythms, probably around, I don't know, 2 o'clock. I'm sort of lose my sense of time, but something like that. You probably know better than I do from your updates. But
1 o'clock was the first time.
Yeah.
And then
so yeah, time flies. So we wanted to make sure there weren't any stitches or anything that might be occluding anything. So we got another echo, and the functions always looked perfectly normal. So we gave a dose of medicine called amiodarone, which helps stabilize kids who often have arrhythmias after surgery, and they just went away, like completely away. And I guess that was around 2:30 or so, and I thought, well, okay, we're in good shape and be coming out soon. And he started to have the same things happen again. So we gave another dose of amiodarone, and at that point I asked the cath people and the electrophysiology folks to come up to the room as well to get their opinion as to what was going on, and they didn't really have any better ideas other than to give more of the medicine we were already giving. So we gave another dose of that amiodarone, and again settled it out completely normal. So I said, okay, we're going to wait here 1 hour, and if he has one irregular heartbeat, we'll take him to the cath lab and try to see if we're missing anything from the echo. But he didn't have one irregular heartbeat for now, not one. So perfectly normal, on no medicines for blood pressure, on no medicines for heart rate, really nothing. He's on 2 medicines, which are very common for us, milrinone and vasopressin, in order to sort of stabilize things after surgery, but no what we call inotrope, or something to make that heart squeeze harder. One of the problems with that is that oftentimes will make the heart have those arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats, and he was on that pretty much coming off the bypass machine, so maybe being on that was hurting him a little bit too. I actually think that the issue is that we cut out a lot of muscle on the inside, and you know, when you do that, the heart doesn't really like it. Yeah. It's possible that there was a coronary coursing through and going through one of the muscle bundles that, you know, and cutting it out, it's sort of leaking into the heart now instead of going up to the muscle, and it could be. There's no way to get rid of the obstruction without cutting out the muscle, so that's the balance, and you can't see these things. So there's no obstruction at all. It looks great on the conduit, but these arrhythmias were really worrisome. So we've been stable for a very long time now, over an hour, with not a single irregular heartbeat. So I think we're relatively confident. I don't entirely trust him, but we're relatively confident that there isn't an anatomic problem that we're missing, because all the echoes, and we got 3 echoes, were all perfectly normal. And if there was an anatomic problem, why would it become perfectly normal now all of a sudden if the anatomic problem was still there? So they were just putting the dressing on it when I came out. I did end up leaving the chest open, which I didn't think I would have to, but in this situation I thought it was safest. There's a dressing over top, and 1 drain and 1 temporary pacing wire, as I promised. We didn't have to put any lines in here because they've got a very good IV in the neck. And we'll go back to the ICU, be completely asleep tonight. It wouldn't surprise me if after the 2nd load he needed another load of that medicine tonight at some point. And if that settles him out and by morning he's, you know, doing better, that's great. I would say if by a 3rd dose and whatever he's not there, then we'll take him to the cath lab at whatever time, obviously, and see if there's anything else that's going on. again, neither the calf people nor the electrophysiology people nor
Don't
myself
figure it
think that that's likely. But you know, it's a bit out of the usual that he's having this much. Having said that, I have not cut this much muscle out of the inside in a while. It was really tight.
So by morning, would you be able to stitch him back up, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be the plan. I mean, if he has no problems today, then the plan would be tomorrow to put him back
In the
together.
morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Going to see your son.
I know.
It's 5 o'clock. Been here since 8:30.
Yeah. A lot of hours here.
How's our little buddy this morning? Huh? Did you have a good night's sleep? You look like it. You crashed good last night. It was about time, huh? Yeah. Can you smile?
Excited to go home today?
Oh, we're hoping today's the day, so that's what they were telling us yesterday. Kind of excited. How about you?
Yeah, we're ready to go home. Can't wait to get all the paperwork done so we can get out of here.
Yeah, buddy. Hi.
Can't wait to go see his sister, huh?
You excited to see Bugs? Are you excited?
Hopefully we can be home before she gets out of school.
Yahoo!
A special surprise.
someone bring you something?
Is there a surprise? Grab the bag. There's a card.
And they got balloons they put up there for you? Wow. Wow. That was sweet, whoever brought that for you.
Can you pick it up?
Need some help? You got it? Let's go into our home. Let's go home. Yay! We're home. Are you glad to be home, little buddy? Cool. We are too. You smile for me? Aw, thanks, bud. We love you. We're glad you're home. You give us a big ol' hug. Oh, I love you. I love my son. I do. Thank you. I'm so glad you're home. I am. You're a good boy. You want to give your mom a hug? Give your mom a hug.
Thank you. So happy my boy's home.
Safe and sound.